We'll have to go into YouTube and find it through there. I can remember in my brain how to do that, so we'll see. No, haven't sent it yet. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. We're just getting set up for our live stream here. Thank you for being patient. We're going to start in about 4 minutes. It's been great seeing everyone's orange shirts today. Okay, we should try that. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming today. We appreciate you all being here. Thank you very much for Orange Shirt Day. I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Mr. Page. I'm at Twin Rivers. We're excited to have Castlegar Primary and Twin Rivers here today. In about 1 minute, I'm going to pass it on to Miss Christine and Miss Reed, and we have a short Orange Shirt Day presentation for you today. Lots of hard work has gone into this, and the meaning is very deep. We also, at the end of this, we have a video that has been emailed to your teachers as well that we would appreciate it if you watched it as well. So just hang on tight. We're going to get started in about 1 or 2 minutes. Thank you very much. Alrighty, I'm going to introduce Miss Christine and Miss Reed, and thank you two very much for all your hard work.
Hi, everyone. Before we begin the presentation, I want to do a land acknowledgement. I want to acknowledge the land that we all live and work and play on, and I want to acknowledge the Sinixt Arrow Lakes people who have cared for this land for thousands and thousands of years. I also want to acknowledge the Secwepemc people, the Syilx Okanagan people, and the Chinooka people who used this land seasonally as they came here from their own lands. So as many of you know, in Interior Salish and Nissilchin, we can say limlimt, which means thank you. We're really glad to be here.
Hello, everyone. As an Indigenous person, growing up in Canada has not always been easy. Canada's residential school system was one of Canada's best kept secrets. And that's not really much of a surprise, considering that the last residential school closed when I was 10 years old in 1996. I am truly amazed and grateful that we have turned a new chapter in Canada. And all of us together are now part of a movement called Truth and Reconciliation. I'm excited to be part of this new journey with all of you amazing educators and students. It has been said before that it was the education system that broke our Indigenous people. And it will be the education system that restores and heals us. Although I have also been taught it will take 7 generations to heal. And I am a second-generation residential school survivor. My mother and grandparents were 3 of the 150,000 Indigenous children forcibly taken from their homes and forced into the residential school system. The first picture is of myself with my mother, a first-generation residential school survivor. The picture beside that picture is of myself a second-generation residential school survivor, and of my daughter, a third-generation residential school survivor. In these schools, children lost their identities, language, and cultures, and sometimes even their own lives. They were often punished severely for speaking to a brother, sister, or friend in their own language. Many children and parents suffered broken hearts for being away from their children for over 10 months at a time. I appreciate all of your unique cultures and backgrounds that make you who you are today. We might all come from different places, but through sharing our ideas, creations, and teachings, we become connected together as one. We are excited to share the Cree Healing Song with all of you in October on Zuckerberg Island as part of a teaching from my own culture. I was taught the song by my elder, Lisa Sloot, and it has been shared throughout the Kootenays ever since. It is my hope that as a healing song, that it would bring healing towards all residential school survivors and also anybody else who might need healing in their life. And thank you all for listening to this Orange Shirt Day presentation, and I will let Ms. Reed share some more information.
Thanks, Ms. Christine. That was really, really an important message, and I really think it's wonderful that we hear Ms. Christine's story and all the other stories of people whose families have been in residential schools. All of you have done such an incredible job making some beautiful shirts that are in the front of your school or on a bulletin board if you're at CP. Each one of those shirts is so different. You've all come together to make one of those. And each one of you is really different, and that's important. You matter. Every child matters. Your language matters. Your culture matters. And Miss Christine and I are looking forward to going outside with you. We're going to head out to Zuckerberg Island in October. Your teachers will get a schedule, and hopefully we can all meet on the island and learn about the Interior Salish, and we can also learn more about Miss Christine's culture. My background is also Interior Salish, so we can all learn about each other a little bit more. And this Orange Shirt Day is started by a woman named Phyllis Webstad. Mr. Page sent a link to Phyllis Webstad's story, a video that she made to talk about how Orange Shirt Day came to be. So thank you all for your good listening. If you have questions after you watch Phyllis Webstad's video, maybe your teacher could write them down and Miss Christine and I could help answer some of those questions if your teacher isn't able to do that. I also wanted just to draw your attention to the witness blanket behind us. This was made last year by Mrs. Weber's class with Ms. Braun. And if you have a chance when you're in the library to come and take a look at some of the symbols up here, it's really a beautiful piece of art. So thank you, Mrs. Weber, for doing that last year, and thank you to all of you. All right, well,